Hey guys, today we're doing things in the office. Welcome back to Libra Light, and I'm sorry I'm late today. We have started to begin to associate caretakers for my grandma. So after my grandfather passed, my grandma now needs her own set of caregivers, and that's where we were today. We're going to begin with Rider Waite. I just decided to start with something classic. We do have the Six of Swords at the bottom next to the Hierophant, okay? There could be somebody viewing you as commitment material. They could be healing their heart. They could be going to calmer waters for now. We're going to see in this first video what long distance is, and I'm going to put them back in the deck, okay? So our shuffles for long distance. What was the recent past, please? Recent past for today. We have the Chariot for today. The recent past was travel between the two of you, okay? That tells me with the Chariot, it's Cancerian, that somebody did travel here, spend money on tickets, buy an airplane ticket. There was chanciness there. Somebody took a chance on you, Abba. I don't know why I heard that. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Ace of Wands, recent past. That song, if you guys remember, maybe your parents played it. Take a chance on me. Ace of Wands is having attraction toward you. So I don't know if they still do today. That is something to ask the tarot. Yeah, they took a chance on you, or Libra, you did in the long distance frame of things. Ace of Wands is about a spark. There could have been a lot of romance. I feel like somebody's looking at your picture these days. Tell me more about that. Tell me about the attraction and then the travel in the recent past, long distance. The Strength card to the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And I'll show you that I read them off to you guys and just spreading the cards there. I'll take the King of Cups because I want to question that. And they found you beautiful. The word irresistible comes to mind in long distance. Being irresistible. What's this Scorpio essence with the King of Cups in long distance? Show me the past, though. The Devil. Lots of obsessiveness. This person may have been clingy with the Devil card. It could have been a lot of calling you. In some cases, like this is somebody heavily checking up on you, but it is obsession first. Then it's toxicities. Then it's bindings to certain things, right? The recent past cards seem very longing and like irresistible, like the attraction is popping out in the recent past. Ace of Wands. Somebody had a spark for you. So that's why I wanted to start with long distance today, because the daily will reveal if these cards reappear. On the split, we have the Four of Wands upright after shuffle. Another one, please. I'm going to go with my first split. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the couple today for long distance is King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. That's how it looks on the desk. And those are the court cards that want to show up. They could be emotional now over you. Before I go to the now line, we ended with the Devil and Strength in the past. So I don't know if somebody is still obsessing whether you're doing well or somebody should check up on you. A lot of these gentlemen, Libra female, if you're the Queen of Pentacles, it's because you're able to nurture yourself on your off time. And then the King of Cups, who is Scorpio, is in their feelings. They could have a Scorpio moon or they live at a distance. Of course, this is long distance. So I tend to look at the water here in terms of long distance. They could live overseas, okay? And your relationship could have been happening over voice call, some apps where people can view each other. Maybe there was a daily regiment of that too, okay? Let's check out the now cards. What's going on in the here and now? Nine of Cups, High Priestess, Five of Swords, that was. Two of Wands. Long distance, please. The Magician to the Ten of Cups. And I believe there was more. Eight of Wands, Page of Swords, the Fool again. You could have an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page of Swords is another Libra. Let me put this down. And I wanted to show you guys I have the Page of Swords. Long distance is really these cards, though, that flipped. So in the here and now, somebody is manifesting you in translation. I kept hearing here the Bill Murray movie Lost in Translation. There could be a fan of that film here. I believe Scarlett Johansson is in Lost in Translation with Bill Murray. I'll look it up just to be sure. but something may have been definitely misunderstood between the two of you. Something's lost in translation, but they're manifesting you. Two of Wands is making discoveries. This person could be looking you up on social media, or they have a clear new perception. That's discoveries, a crossroads, but with the Wands happening, there's a choice being made. And then, or developments. And then the Five of Swords is pain. Why the whole week was the Five of Swords here? The whole week this card was here, was this Five of Swords. High Priestess and the Nine. They feel like you're doing fine. The King of Cups believes, Libra female or male, that you're doing well. It's almost like you're intuitively sitting in your gifts. This person feels like you do well on paper. You're also maybe even very good looking with those combos. Nine of Cups is like wishes are happening in your life. They view you in a positive period. Nine of Cups. The 10 is at the bottom. I told you they view you as happiness. 9 and 10 of Cups. The Page of Swords. And I don't know. Let me half it. We'll see if it comes back out today, okay? On the split is an Ace of Cups. The splitter card, I believe that's the mutual. Both of you could want to renew things, but I believe it would be on a friendship basis first. Someone would have to prove themselves over time. And final answer, this is very clear-cut, this reading, Libra. You would have to prove yourself over time to the Libran. Tell me how does Libra view this person in long distance? How does Libra, you view them as a page? You view them as breadcrumby? They bring in small offers. You feel dissatisfied with what you've seen, even if it's communication in email and it's little itty bitty bits of information. You find that you're breadcrumbed. And then when you go and seek the breadcrumbs, you find that this person doesn't give you enough. Or they don't want to move toward you. I hate to say it in the reading, but it's something like that. It's a minuscule request that you have of them, and they haven't fulfilled anything big yet. They could be, in their defense, Libra, in their defense, they could be wanting to manifest bigger, and they just haven't had the opportunity to meet you halfway. So please make a note of that in long distance, because if you really believe in this person and you love them, okay, like true love, you're watching because you still think this has a chance. The Magician would be, I think they want bigger with you. They might even want a family, kids, and to create marriage with the 10 of Cups. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles, you could supply that whether the day is rainy, snowy, or happy. It's like on any day, you're very reliable, Queen of Pentacles. Do they really view Libra as this card? Let's ask that. Do they really view the Libra? Let's go with Libra female, and we'll do another card for Libra male. You're very much in your inner child. Somebody thinks you would make a great mother someday. For my females, you have a very health-rich relationship to yourself that this person sees. I don't know, Libra, like you might even work for a daycare, health services. You're very in tune with the intuitive inner child. You might have done a lot of work there too. You could be very imaginative. You could be a very creative and artsy-fartsy Libra girl. If Libra male is attached to someone that did breadcrumb, what do they feel about the male today? That you're taking risks and you're not leaving any spaces in between. You're just going forward on your abilities and your motivations. Abilities and motivations is what I get. I think too, with a lot of respect to my Libras on the channel, even if you were the Page of Cups, somebody feels like you are, right now you're very emotional about a wish of yours. You would like to complete it. They think though that you have a healthy inner child because that's rooted in inner child work, the Page of Cups. What's the likely conclusion if these two people were to contact? Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. To the Page of Swords, to the World card, and the Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Capricorn, and Libra. Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. 1 second. So I'm sorry about that too. I had to think. I think that they're generating reason to talk to you because somebody here wants to clarify something that they've seen or heard. seen or heard. They don't know what to do with that information. Two of Pentacles is like, I don't even know. You know, it's like trying to balance and say, I don't even know what to make of it. I think Libra's with somebody new. They may have found someone. I don't even know. So Two of Pentacles is being very unsure, and it's uncertainty when you ask about feelings. When you ask about feelings with the Page of Swords, it also talks about somebody who's been spying because they feel like they're going to come close if they keep searching. It's better to just ask the Libra. I mean, I know this is a Libra card, but if you're going to do any type of investigations, you better just go to source. You should always talk to the person instead of assuming, because assuming makes an ass out of you and me. So the World card is also a thought. They want to close it out for mental health reasons. If they keep thinking about you and spying, it drives this person absolutely bonkers. Two of Pentacles can be, I'm being driven crazy about this because I don't have any solid information. And then the Knight of Swords, this person wants to talk to you. They could be exhausting all types of avenues. They may have already done that, Libra. I feel like they've exhausted maybe even a few. If they haven't contacted some of you, I also take this reading with great sensitivity. And the reason is because these are cards before free will, before they even pick a choice. The Knight of Swords. So their heart space looks like what in long distance? Tower. This person's very confused. There could be also an event that happened in this person's life. I'm getting a story too. There could be an ex that really annoys your person, Libra. They could have been previously married to this person if they had a previous marriage. I believe that person might be causing problems as well. Four of Wands. Again, we're back at that Four of Wands. Interesting, because if you guys remember, I put it back. They would like to gather with you. This person still sees the opportunity through spying. Page of Swords to the Four of Wands. Even the World is like, through the ending, I still see an opportunity in the future to meet Libra in a garden somewhere or meet up. I could celebrate with them in the future if you're single, Libra. Okay. What did long distance feel like when these two were talking? The Ten of Pentacles. You guys had fun. Sometimes this can be read, or most oftentimes it can be read as both of you were very friendly and you felt like family to each other. So it could have felt like the Ten of Pentacles. You guys had a great relationship before is what this reading is telling me. I don't know about now. I don't know about now. King of Swords is somebody that wants to talk about it and tell their side of the story. It could also be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Four of Swords could be a Libra. Page of Wands. This person has something to tell you. Okay, this is one of the messengers out of four. Eight of Wands is the big messenger, but these are the page messengers, right? Knight of Wands is even a messenger. In the court cards, my favorite in telling that is the Page of Wands. Because either way, you're going to get it in an honest way, even if it's little. This person is excitable. So what I think here, Libra, is like there's still news to deliver to you. Somebody could have taken a break from you with the Four of Swords. They could have even been a Libra themselves or an air sign. Gemini would be the next resonant one in the house of air signs. This person, they're done with the break. This person's pretty much over it with the Four of Swords. What's the type of news? Can I please know like what type of news in long distance that kind of looks like? Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups. Missing you, restricted, they want happier moments. They're afraid you're going to be mad at them. Queen of Swords. Or whatever conversation was in the past, it looked like this. It was very swordsy between the two of you. That's what my cards are saying. They would like to change the relationship to be sunnier, clarifying the Leo card of the Sun. So what is the Wheel of Fortune in the Sun then? Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. This person wants to restore stability between you two. The Four of Pentacles is a stability card. After thinking about you and getting clear with the Queen of Swords. Libra, a lot of you are dealing with a Leo. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. Four of Swords is Libra. The King of Swords is Aquarius to me. Those are the big hitters in this reading for long distance. I would even say the air signs are leaders in this reading. I would call them as the most apparent. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, please. What does that look like in long distance? Sorry, you guys, for making this video so long, too. 8 of Cups. They might dip out for a little bit. That's the honest truth in this video. This person might go away for a little while, or they already planned to. The Hierophant. They're going to try to look for a relationship that was very committal, or they thought you were the one to commit to. Sometimes this looks like this person is traveling too, to see if you would want marriage, or they're going to travel to you. They could be 8 of Cupsing straight to that Hierophant. But it looks like this is difficult because, Libra, I've seen you as the Hierophant on the channel for the last couple of weeks. It's either that or you are a high court card like the Emperor or the Empress to me. So yesterday you were the Empress. This person might take a break though. Why am I getting that? Like they're going to give you your time a little bit to ruminate in long distance. This person could be talking to a spiritual advisor about their feelings for you. They could be going to church more, is walking to the Hierophant. That could also be like talking to a spiritual aid. What is the likely action besides the Page of Pentacles? 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, King of Wands. Yikes. It burdens them that you got away. You're the one who got away. This person is very burdened that they couldn't keep you, that you ran too soon. And they're sitting in that 4 of Cups because for me, that's a very thinking card. It's very cerebral. It's very much like, I can travel, sure, I can pay money to go see Libra, but this is always going to be a burden to me because that's the person I would have seen marrying. Hierophant is a committal card. Okay, so that's what I have. I would say the conclusion is more, this person is going through an awakening, the Sun. I would say the 4 of Cups and Queen of Swords is more what I feel the ending is. Because if they have to get something off their mind, it would have to be now. It would have to start this week for this person. And cross-watcher if you're watching. This was long distance. Thank you guys. This is the Friday update. I'm going to go into a new person a little bit later on in the day. I just have to calm down from being at my grandmother's house. There was a lot of conversations. So I just need to grab some water and take a break for a little bit. But I'll see you guys soon.